Today, Fob and I are watching Kraven the Hunter. This is the third Sony movie we're watching, and honestly, they have not gotten better. We were both a little bit more optimistic going into this because it had been so long since the last one, but boy, it did not take long. Our spirits were crushed. Kick back, relax, and enjoy us suffering through Kraven the Hunter. What are you drinking today? Tell the people.
I am drinking Bombay Press distilled gin with a Mediterranean lemon fusion.
Wonderful.
I drank a third of this during the Morbius shoot, and I intend to drink the rest today.
I am drinking a lovely Thatcher's Rascal. Once I've finished that, I will be moving on to this rosé, and if I finish this somehow, I will be drinking this iced coffee that's been on my desk since yesterday.
Mine's in the goblet, by the way.
Shall we? Let's watch Kraven the Hunter.
Like the fucking film.
It's the same rules as usual, by the way. We're just drinking. I don't even want to say drinking when it's bad. We're just drinking when it's very Sony.
Drinking when we feel physical pain.
Which is why I'm cracking this open already. The Sony logo triggers something in me these days. I feel like the Vulture's about to appear and say,
something to do with Spider-Man, I think. Relieve yourself.
Shit, man, if you insist.
The man is clearly still pissing.
Mate, look at that pervert in front of him. He came around for a look. Hit him with a pincer movement.
Hey, Aaron, let me have a look at that.
Let me have a look at your Aaron Taylor Johnson.
We can't be making Johnson jokes 1 minute in.
Aaron Taylor, let's have a look at that Johnson, mate. Come on. That's what his wife said to him when he was 17.
I'm getting the word. Nonce.
His name's actually just Aaron Taylor. Or he just loves his Johnson.
The Johnson came as...
The Johnson what? The Johnson came?
Why is his mouth not moving when he speaks? They don't need to be doing ADR
It's become a trend. I'm craving a hunt. Look at his mouth.
Yeah, that was not moving then.
His mouth looks CGI.
They've Henry Cavilled him. I'm gonna take an extra long drink for the ADR and for the shit dialogue.
Oh.
Kraven. I would argue
In
that wasn't
English. Kraven. You can't say a name in a certain language.
He said it in the Russian accent as well. That's a drink if you ask me.
Kravenov, your father is coming to pick you up.
One of those is the chameleon, and I know this because I read comics.
Yo!
I love Thor, Love and Thunder.
Why?
Your mother is dead.
His mum's dead. Why is he just wearing a tie with a t-shirt?
Own life.
Oh.
She was weak.
It's a neck scarf, though, to be fair.
No, but he's wearing it like a tie. Look at how it's tied. It's a double Windsor, mate. I will say, since Morbius, every film, the, visuals have become a bit nicer. Like, this is a lot nicer to look at than the other two. And Madam Web was way better to look at than Morbius.
Although, if you remember, Madam Web got gradually more Morbi as we went on.
Oh, yeah, true.
It's like there was that scene in the subway where it got green.
The general theme with Madam Web was it started off good and then became more like Morbius throughout. That was the problem with it. So as long as we can avoid that, I'm happy to call this a success.
Is it the Tsar?
Not even Pussycat.
Perhaps it's the Tsar's illegitimate half-brother. Like your Dmitri.
Leave the boy.
That was so unnecessary!
Oh my god.
How did they get Russell Crowe to do this movie? I feel like with all the Sony movies, my biggest question is how did they get these people to sign on to these movies?
The other two movies, you can sort of see it being like, oh well, oh it's Marvel. But with this, it's like, surely they know at this point.
Yeah, by this point, it's pretty famous.
It's like
that these movies
Morbius
are
and Madam
shit.
Web were the two biggest bad films in the world.
They are famous for being bad.
Yeah, gotta figure out who he's supposed to be. But I don't think anyone.
Either he's going to be the villain or he's going to die very soon.
Yeah.
A true legend would fight fair. Not with a gun. You would do it one-on-one with only the tools you were born with.
This man is not a legend.
Well, in fairness, I think that's fucking stupid logic, because they have their own weapons. Like,
Yeah.
lions have teeth and shit that we don't.
To be fair, we do have some teeth.
If you and a lion both tried to eat each other at the same time, who do you think
win.
is winning?
I'd
You
win.
sure?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I've got chompers, man.
Me in Garnet International Airport with a suspiciously lion-shaped belly.
I've been roaming around, always looking down at all I see.
Yeah, I've heard rumblings of who plays her grown up. And I'm really worried about the performance that we're about to get. All I'm saying is she may do the thing. It's not Angela Bassett.
In the name of all the spirits and all the mysteries.
Outside London is a great little, like, name tag, because sure, yeah.
Could be anywhere from Edinburgh to Kenya. I don't think it's very fair that they're calling him Sir Gay. Hey, Mr. Queer, get down here.
Are you weak like your mother?
Why were their parents together? Because it doesn't sound like they liked each other.
Because if you show
Like, it doesn't sound like either of them ever liked the other one.
yes, Dimitri will go back to school in New York.
Outside London.
You will stay here.
You will stay here outside London with me. This is like the arse end of Wales.
They're in Pembrokeshire. Your brother will go to New York. You will stay here with me in Swansea. First he was talking to a lion, now a hawk too? Sorry. Well, that's gone brilliantly for you. If Dimitri has been able to just walk out the front door, why the fuck? Is Russia really the place to go for a hunter? The Serengeti might be a better... Or like Croydon. You'll see some creatures there. I heard it wasn't in the script. I heard the actor can just do that.
It's the power of Aaron Taylor's Johnson. Man's about to hop in a spaceship. Oh no, it's the Eden Project. I thought that was in Wales. Or Cornwall.
A lot of movies have like, with like superheroes and superpowered people, have a scene where they're like discovering the powers. He kind of just seems to know that he has them.
He kind of just fell off a roof and discovered that.
Yeah.
And that was it. That was the discovery.
Like, yeah, since he's come out of hospital, he's just been like, oh, makes sense. Do you know what that looked like then? With the, like, iris around the focal point. It looked like in Thor Love and Thunder, when Heimdall's kid shows up as, like, a fucking glowing head with the orange around.
I forgot about that. Gunwad? I didn't know they had those. They've gone all in with the gore so far, actually. It's like, it's been bloody.
I don't really care, though. Like,
no, it's like, it doesn't feel like
it's
it's earned it.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like it fits. It feels like they've gone, let's put some blood in and let's, you know, show the wounds. It doesn't feel like it's actually kind of naturally.
Let's be the Netflix shows.
A great example is like Bullet Train, another movie with Aaron Taylor's Johnson. Where
I haven't seen Bullet Train, but I do believe Aaron Taylor's Johnson appears.
Yeah, it's great, and it's like very gory at times, but it just kind of fits. Like, you don't really think too much about it because it just makes sense in the movie, whereas it feels kind of shoehorned in here. Yeah, it's really. I think you'd love Bullet Train. It's like genuinely in my top 5.
I've heard really good things. I just haven't got around to it.
It's literally like top 5 all time for me, mainly because of that guy. And is Johnson.
It's Johnson. It's so funny because I was like, it was on the tip of my tongue. I was about to say that. It's Johnson was on the tip of my tongue.
I am sorry for everything that has happened.
Just kidding. It's your brother.
Dude, Junie Cortez from Spy Kids can do that.
Oh, what? Grab fish? I thought you meant imitate other people's voice
No,
perfectly.
he can. He can. In Spy Kids, that's like part of his shtick.
Oh, in Spy Kids.
Yeah,
I thought you meant like
Meghan
Meghan Trainor's husband.
Yeah.
Move.
Move.
Mr. Taglin, I apologise. This guy, he came out of nowhere.
I see a rhino head back there.
He won't be bothering us anymore.
Oh.
Oh.
In a moment, you won't be bothered by me.
I hate to say it, but that was kind of good. That kind of got me.
That was kind of fire.
I think I'm going to have a very similar thing with this movie that I did with Madam Web.
That was really funny.
That was really good. That was good. I think I'm going to have a similar thing with this movie that I did with Madam Web, where I just found Adam Scott endearing. So when he was on screen, I actually kind of enjoyed it.
Angela Bassett did the thing.
I'm sorry about your friend.
Shit.
I didn't mean to scare you.
You did.
Ow. He walked directly up to you.
Calypso.
You're the boy.
And you're DeBose. Come on. Daily Bugle.
Is that the bench from Eternals?
I don't think so, because that city looks too English. This is a niche one. I don't know if you've seen Skins. There's going to be someone watching this who's seen Skins. But this looks like the bench that... Is it Cassie or Sid sits on? It's on Brandon Hill in real life.
Dick.
Fucking rad.
I live about as far away as you can possibly get from this place.
He lives outside London.
And my brother does.
Hey, Raja.
We need to talk about this.
Yes. We go again? Go, go.
I don't care if this is a bad guy. I like him. I'm trying to see the number plate to see if it's like...
Move in. Stop. Enhance 224 to 176.
It says one rhino.
Oh my
Or
god,
I
it says Rhino.
It says I Rhino. I Rhino. I Rhino. That's subtle, man. I like it. I like it.
I Rhino.
I feel like at this point that's actually a spoiler.
Yeah. I guess you could say I Rhino.
I've been known to Rhino. I Rhino.
Senor Chorny is dead.
I Rhino.
Don't you want to know why they call me the Rhino?
Because I Rhino.
He's about to rhine all over the place.
I feel like him producing a horn is gonna look really goofy.
Oh no, he's...
Oh. Boring.
He's unrhining.
Which one of you is going to be my partner?
Dude, this guy's so gay.
That's Mr.
I can't use that. Why is Harry Styles playing?
That's...
This looks like... Do you remember there was a scene in Spider-Man Far From Home that was meant to be Spider-Man taking down a bunch of Kraven's guys, and then they ended up cutting it?
Yes.
This looks like the same place, no?
It does.
I don't know if it's meant to be.
Yeah, it does. That's crazy.
It does look similar.
It actually does.
I am going to drink for that last scene, though. Just the whole thing. And I Rhino. I Rhino gets its own drink.
All of our guys are dead.
Right, I'm clocking out.
Nikolai Krafinov's son Sergei is the hunter? But what is the...
Hang on.
Kraven?
Hang on. But does that not... So everyone knows that he's the hunter then? So that's just information that's out there? Because this isn't... This isn't an expose. This isn't going, he's the hunter. It's just under aliases. So it's just a known thing. But everyone's going, the hunter's a myth. Well, no, clearly it's a real bloke. Just Google him.
The only people who know he calls himself Kraven are dead. So, like, who got that information?
Cheers.
Father Nikolai Kravenov, mother deceased, suicide.
That's a weird name. I like that they clearly wanted to make it say Kraven the Hunter, but they didn't really have much reason to. Because neither Kraven or the Hunter are things that these guys should know he gets called.
The Hunter is a known thing, because that's been in, like, newspapers and shit.
Well, I suppose to be fair, if they've got this footage, then they'll know that he's the Hunter. Yeah, Kraven's
Also,
the one they should know.
Aliases, aka the Hunter. That's sort of what aliases means.
Yeah, sounds like another drink to me.
We're just picking this one frame to absolute pieces. Also, his face is only a 97.3% match.
He was coming out the shower. What if he was butt-ass naked? Like, cock and balls to the wind. Like, I have a question, because you know Kraven comics better than I do. Is he a bit like Aquaman, where it's like, there's a little bit of debate as to whether or not he shags the animals?
I honestly don't know. I'm gonna Google that. Like, that's his main thing, is that he kills animals, but he also loves them. I don't think he shags the lions.
This. It's my travel knife. Use it for work.
Ah. What you do for work, exactly?
I hunt. People.
Ooh.
Please, let go.
I do sort of like, though, that we've seen him so far sort of quite calculated in his movements and everything. And now that it's like
personal,
he's got
like
mental.
The emotions are kind of taking control rather
Yeah.
than logic, and he's become a bit sloppy. Yeah,
exactly.
I will say, I didn't realize he had super strength. I thought he just had like agility and shit, like an animal. He ran into the side of that car and sent it spinning.
I think he's got like sort of animal qualities, so like he's charging them and that sort of shit.
I like that he tried to open the door. I like that he gave it a go. I also love the idea of it working. Like, it's completely bulletproof,
Like,
but the
oh,
doors
hello.
don't lock.
Oh. Jesus
That was cool.
Christ.
See, that was good, though. That's where the goriness kind of works, because that felt like a cool move.
Because they burned it.
Scar on his left eye sounded Turkish.
Jesus.
No, it wasn't Jesus.
How nuts would that be if the villain of this movie was Jesus?
Plot twist. I rhino, but I also rhizo.
Some legend you've become.
An intense scene between two great actors, but it's Kraven the Hunter, so I just couldn't give a fuck. Like, I wish I could care.
Any other movie, that would be generational.
This man's neck to shoulder ratio is crazy. Oh, do you know what would have been great, like, advertising for this movie? If one of the alternative posters was Aaron Taylor Johnson doing that pose of the wolf sat in the rain like that. Do you know who Dan Levy is? Imagine him combined with Brendan Urie.
This is my first video on Instagram.
99.9% match now.
That's a different match.
That's an inconsistency. Cheers.
They've also just made up a completely new Rhino backstory.
I'm still yet to see a horn. Give me a horn.
They're edging us.
This whole movie feels like when you watch a movie that was originally made in another language.
Yeah.
And they've done a
feels
voiceover.
like a dub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even find it funny anymore. I'm just like, please, just try.
I've not found this funny for a long time. The Grave Cave.
Do you know how bored I am that made me laugh as much as it did?
1, 2.
3, motherfucker.
Was that a Jack Black reference?
That's immediately what I went to.
What a day.
Titters love those things. Get a rhyme.
I want to see that horn come out.
Oh my god, they cut away.
If he doesn't have a horn, I'm going to be seriously disappointed. Yeah, oh, they didn't show it! I'm pissed off.
Why did they just kill Kraven?
Dude, it's like, you know how you can hit Sontarans in that one spot on the back of their neck?
I wish I never met you, Kravenovs.
We didn't get to see him using his powers and being good at it. We got teases of it, and then the first time he used his powers properly, he died.
And told the rhino who I was.
Did you really think Father would not recognize actions of his own son?
Oh, it's midnight. I'm having a drink just for the sake of it. Oh, he's just killed his dad.
Dimitri.
You should see the look on your face.
Dad left you something.
See, yeah, all of this would make sense if it said, like, a week later.
Yeah.
But surely they would have had this conversation a long time ago. For fuck's sake. After all the shit I said
and the
earlier
throne
about
as well.
How... Oh.
Poster.
Oh, please tell me that's the credits. Oh! There's no post-credit scene. They just gave up. They just were like, fuck it.
Kraven the Hunter will return.
Post-movie, how are you feeling?
It was so bad. It was so awful.
I've got to say, this one was the most disappointing in terms of, like, it was hard to even laugh at it at times.
It's got to the point where we are, for the benefit of the viewer, 3 hours into the recording, and I'm drained. I'm exhausted.
Do you know what? This is the
I shouldn't
shortest.
feel exhausted after watching a film.
This is the shortest recording that we've done for one of these, and yet it's probably the most exhausted I've felt. I've got nothing left. I've got nothing left. It's just shit.
Just gone. But I've just come off the back of last night having watched Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Which is potentially the perfect Marvel movie. I feel like that made it so much worse.
I think it is just a thing of, like, it's not even funny, it's just bad. It's just shit.
Can we never do one of these again?
Ha ha ha. Funny you should say that. In the last Netstalgia, I said if the video got 20 likes, then we would watch the Smosh movie, and it got a few more than 20. So please do keep an eye out for that. Do you have anything that you particularly want to plug? I am being deadly serious. Fob's camera died at this exact moment. Thank you. My AirPods have just died. I can't hear anything. Guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Leave a comment. They help very much. We'll see you in the next one.